The national recovery has been on track for the last couple of years now. The national unemployment rate stands at roughly 8.5%, which is a dramatic decrease from the 12.5, 12.6% we were seeing a couple of years ago. I think Europe is likely to go into a recession, at least given everything that we have seen on the surface about Europe. Eventually, Europe's going into a recession. If it does, will have an impact on the U.S. economy as a whole. But I'm not sure if those conditions will likely influence to a large extent what's happening regionally. Because our regional economy is a very large economy, but it's not really directly exposed to what's happening in Europe. The recovery, I would say, is fairly fragile at this point because it is still contingent on two major factors that are fairly specific to the region. The first one is the government sector. We have a very large exposure to state government. Roughly 1/3 of the jobs in the region are state government or local government or county government jobs. And the government budgets remain under pressure. Till the government sector is able to resolve many of their budgetary issues, the state workers remain exposed to the possibility of further layoffs or downsizing, and all that eventually would have an impact on the regional economy. The second factor, I think, that is very unique to this region is real estate. California is a non-recourse state, and our inventory of homes that remain on the market and are going into foreclosure still remains fairly high. And so till we solve the residential real estate situation for Sacramento, I think the recovery, even though it has begun, remains fairly fragile. Our proprietary Small Business Confidence Index is also showing signs of optimism and is showing that clearly the small businesses in the region are feeling pretty good about access to bank credit because credit conditions have improved dramatically in the last year. Finally, the regional economy has bottomed out. I think the bottom took place sometime in the first quarter of 2011. We have a very comprehensive Sacramento Business Review Financial Conditions Index that we just built, which combines various aspects of the local economy, including real estate, jobs, banking sector, and the local capital markets, including the private sector. And the index is telling us that the region is stabilizing currently, and a very, very slow recovery is underway. The recovery may not be, it may not be continuous, it may not be consistent, but certainly a recovery is underway.